Thank you, Curtis.
Thank you. Good morning, Board, Bernard, Nicole, public. In the event of an emergency, we'll exit out on my right through the door. We'll continue through the lobby. We'll make a left, continue across the tarmac, and we'll meet on the adjacent corner out there. In the event that this is blocked, the next egress will be out to this door here to my left. We'll still continue to cross the tarmac and meet at the corner of Sutter and Channel. In the event of a medical emergency, we have a first aid kit that is in the lobby. We have a defibrillator here in the back, and I'm also first aid certified. And also like to announce, we also have a board member, Aaron, that is also first aid certified. Thank you. That concludes my safety contact for today.
Thank you, Curtis. Now I'm calling Tom. Can you please lead us with the pledge? Thank you, Tom.
Thank you, Vice Chair. I'm honored. Ladies and gentlemen, if you could stand, put your hand on your heart and face the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
Thank you. If you have any comments on the agenda items, please comment at that time. For non-agendas item, public comments will occur under agenda item 12. Thank you. Erica, roll call, please.
Thank you.
I missed that. Apologize.
Vice Chair Geneva Moran,
Present.
Director Aaron Edwards,
Present.
Director Sefa Song,
Present.
and Chair Derek Graves is absent. Thank you.
Thank you, Erica. I would like to call Sammy from HR. She's presenting the employee of Oda Quarter.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you all for being here today. My name is Samantha Providence, HR Specialist, and I'm here to recognize the Employee of the Quarter for the first quarter from January through March 2026. The Employee of the Quarter Award recognizes employees for their outstanding qualities, dedication, and contributions to their department, as well as their commitment to RTD's goals and missions. This recognition honors employees who consistently demonstrate professionalism, teamwork, initiative, and strong commitment to serving others. With that being said, I would like to proceed with the Administrative Employee of the Quarter. Please welcome my Director of Human Resources, Noelle Mink, who will be presenting this award.
Good morning. Good morning, Board, Mr. Beasley, Nicole, public and staff. I am very thrilled to announce that Jessica Muniz has earned Employee of the Quarter. Jessica came to RTD HR almost 3 years ago. She is responsible for our drug and alcohol program, workers' compensation, and leave administration. All of these things require both analytical mind and compassion. Jessica absolutely performs her duties meticulously, keeping RTD compliant to all the state and federal FTA regulations, laws, requirements. She does that beautifully. Passing every single audit she comes up against. Jessica is mindful of the details, has professional courage, and deeply cares for RTD employees and our riders. She's advocating for employees, and just as frequently, she's setting boundaries, advocating for leaders. This alone makes her cornerstone to RTD. However, it's the way that Jessica performs these duties that matters just as much. Jessica is kind. She's compassionate. She goes above and beyond for our people. Once an employee came in for FMLA, was doing paperwork. The person was here for being a caregiver for their partner who was very, very ill. The employee talked about the fatigue and exhaustion of being a caregiver. Jessica did all of her duties, all the paperwork, and then set a reminder on her calendar to every single week reach out to that employee to say, we care about you, we're here. Just being that voice, telling that employee that they mattered was really important. Another time, Jessica and I met with an employee that was being discharged for a failed drug and alcohol test. It was clear this person was in crisis. Jessica helped this individual make calls to treatment centers, put them in contact with supports, advocated on their behalf with our SAS provider, and just listened to them, cared for them in this moment. And that's what I mean when I say it's how she does the job. I floated this recognition speech to the HR team, said, did I miss anything? And so they made specifically that they would like this little part into the speech. So Jessica, this is from your colleagues. Jessica is a pleasure to work with, and all of her teammates feel the same exact way. She always has the best attitude and is consistently willing to help, even when she's incredibly busy herself. Her positivity and dedication makes a lasting impact on everyone around her. It's actions like this that leave this lasting impression on our organization. I could not be more proud to give this recognition to Jessica because she's really earned it. And I think Mr. Beasley and you want to come down for a picture? Director Moran? Vice Chair, excuse me.
We're going to be further on the woman now.
Congrats, Jessica. Next is transportation. Presenting for the transportation employee of the quarter will be Supervisor Nicholas Zalls, who will present this award.
Good morning, San Joaquin RTD Board, fellow employees, members of the public. San Joaquin RTD represents our agency, or San Joaquin RTD employees represent our agency every day by providing safe, reliable, and professional transportation to the community we proudly serve. Our operators help people get to work, school, medical appointments, and home to their families safely and on time. That responsibility requires dedication, consistency, and professionalism. The Operator of the Quarter recognition is reserved for someone who consistently demonstrates the highest standards of service, safety, and teamwork. Today, the Transportation Department proudly recognizes Operator Christian Vega as our Operator of the Quarter. Come on up, Christian. Christian stands out for his exceptional work ethic and absolute dedication to SJRTD. He consistently goes above and beyond, working more hours than nearly anyone in the department and always stepping up when needed. With a perfect attendance record, Christian can be counted on to operate our coaches every single day. Most importantly, he does so with professionalism, reliability, and a positive attitude that reflects greatly on our organization. Throughout his career as an operator, which began in October of 2022, Christian has maintained a spotless safety record with no accidents, which is a tremendous accomplishment in this profession and a reflection on his focus to commitment of safety every day. He also receives nothing but positive feedback from our customers, demonstrating his respect, patience, and excellent service he provides to every passenger. Christian consistently represents RTD in the best possible way and sets a strong example for others to follow. Please join me in congratulating Christian Vega on being named the RTD Coach Operator of the Quarter. Thank you, Christian, for your hard work, dedication, and outstanding service.
Congratulations, Jessica and Christian. Thank you both for your hard work and positive impact you have had on this organization. You help drive RTD forward, and we appreciate you so much. This concludes the Employee of the Quarter presentation. Thank you, guys.
You have anything to say? Thank you.
Yes, I'd like to say, first of all, I don't think I did anything perfect like that. You know what I mean? Perfect attendance, that's amazing. Yeah, I don't think I ever did anything or had a perfect attendance. So, that's amazing. So first like to say that. I want to give an update on our breach, the breach that we had March the 3rd. That cyber attack we had, we're fully recovered from that. We've had it tested, all of the backgrounds, we passed the audits of the security things, of the security. So we're all covered on that. I also like to update that, we have several audits going on. That's normal audits. But what I've also done, I've initiated on my own, what we call a forensic audit. And, I'm trying to make sure that we get the public's trust. So hopefully we get the information from that audit to the public to let them know exactly what's in that audit. So, this audit, we're doing what we call a deep dive. So we want to know everything and let the public know everything that's going on in RTD. It's a new day in RTD, and I plan to have clean hands with the public to make sure they know everything that RTD is doing. So that's the purpose of this forensic audit, to make sure we go all the way down and come all the way back up and let everybody know exactly what happened. So I want to put that out there. I don't know how long that, but I think it's 3 or 4 phases. And I don't know if I can release, I'll talk to as the phases go, but I think it would be fitting if we complete that audit before we release any information. So with further ado, I'll yield to the board.
Thank you. And welcome. For item 9, we're going to postpone for the future meeting. Board, do you guys have any questions and any reports?
I just have one, and it's for marketing. Just a quick question. Max, you can put just a thumbs up, yay or nay. Are we having any issues with the tap and go? Okay. Thank you for that. That's all I have.
Once again, item 9F will be postponed for a future meeting. Thank you. Next. We're going to be moving to consent calendar. Do I have a motion to approve the consent calendar?
I make a motion to approve.
I second that motion.
Erica, can you please take a roll call for votes? Yes.
Director Edwards,
Yes.
Director Tom. Present. Yes.
Action items, Murad will be presenting our first action items, 11A. Thank you, Murad.
Okay. Good morning, Vice Chair and members of the board. Item 11A before you today requests authorization for the interim CEO to execute an on-call professional services contracts for construction management support services and engineering construction management support services. Staff had conducted a competitive procurement process to establish an on-call consultant bench that RTD can use on an as-needed basis to support delivery of capital and public works projects. The recommendation is to award contracts to 3 on-call construction management services firms and 4 on-call engineering and construction management services firms for a combined aggregate not to exceed amount of $3.5 million over an initial 3-year term with 2 optional 1-year extensions. These are on-call contract services only. There is no guaranteed work or compensation to any of the firms. There's no immediate fiscal impact until individual task orders are issued and funded through approved budgets. These contracts will provide RTD with access to specialized technical expertise needed to develop plans and specifications, support public works compliance requirements, assist with construction management and inspection, and support timely delivery of capital projects. Additionally, this approach is a standard practice among transit agencies and supports RTD's capital improvement program and transit asset management goals by helping maintain assets in a state of good repair. At this time, that concludes my report. I'm happy to answer any questions.
No questions. Just want to say thank you, Marab.
Thank you.
You put it clear cut and precise.
Thank you.
And if there is no other discussion, I make a motion to approve.
I second that motion.
Thank you.
Vice Chair Morrell,
Hello. Yes.
Director Edwards,
Yes.
Director Thomas.
Yes.
Thank you.
Motion has passed 3-0. Thank you. Tom will be presenting item 11B. Thank you, Tom.
Good morning. So this is the recommended action is the motion to approve the revised fiscal year 26 operating budget to address the operating revenue shortfall and to budget $20,411,097 from reserve funds to cover the shortfall. The primary driver of this revision is that RTD did not receive approximately $24.6 million in anticipated grant funding included in the originally adopted budget. In addition, federal section 5307 revenues are projected to come in approximately $2.1 million lower than anticipated. Although not all planned revenues were received, RTD also did not spend as much as projected in the adopted fiscal year 26 budget. The revised budget lowers total operating expenditures from $67.1 million to approximately $60.8 million. A lot of those savings come out from the following general areas: wages and fringe benefits from vacant positions, material and supplies, which could include things like equipment repair and other general office supplies that we expected to purchase but did not. Our insurance costs, while they still can appear somewhat high, they were lower than what we were budgeted for. And then other miscellaneous expenditures like staff travel and things like that. Therefore, staff recommends the board use approximately $20.4 million in reserve funds to bridge the operating revenue gap. If you could go to the next portion. And ensure continuity of operations and service delivery through the fiscal year end as allowed by the RTD reserve fund policy. This recommendation is directly aligned with the board's strategic priority related to financial health, of course, and supports maintaining operational continuity for employees, customers, and the community. Looking ahead, staff intends to evaluate additional financial recovery strategies in fiscal year 27 coming up, including reallocation of funding from reprioritized capital projects to help rebuild reserves and better stabilize long-term financial health. The proposed fiscal year 27 budget will be presented at the June board meeting, where staff will provide additional information regarding the long-term financial planning, reserve stabilization efforts, and operational priorities for the upcoming fiscal year. Therefore, staff respectfully recommends adoption of the revised fiscal year 26 operating budget as presented. At this time, do you have any questions or anything I can clarify?
Madam Vice Chair. I do have one just for the public. So
Sure.
this also includes any retirement funds that we're currently on tap to have to cover as well.
Yes and no to an extent. And I actually might want to call up Virginia Alcade. She's our expert on that. But in brief, there are obligations that we have to pay into the pension and the retirement for employees, and then they pay their portion as well. So that is covered by this. But the retirement plan itself pays out, and that's a separate budget altogether to retirees.
No, that answers my question. I just,
Okay.
for public consumption.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you guys so much. I think that if there's no discussion, I will make a motion to approve.
I second that motion.
Vice Chair Bernard,
Yes.
Director Edwards,
Yes.
Director Funk.
Yes.
Motion have passed 3-0. Thank you.
Thank you.
Do any board members have any questions or concerns? No, I know you're gonna do it. Public comment? Hopefully I pronounced your name correctly. Vince Constantino. It's a town.
Hello, my name is Vincent Contino. I am an RTD retiree and former president business agent of Amalgamated Transit Union. I now represent a number of union and non-union retirees. I am beyond concerned about what has happened since you guys took office. In just 3 months, you and your team have made decisions that appear reckless, damaging, and completely contrary to RTD's best interest. You took RTD's reserve from $62 million down to $25 million in 3 months. That is an extraordinary drop, and it cannot be brushed aside. These reserves exist to match funding to support the major capital and expenses and protect operations. Burning through them this fast is not leadership, it is mismanagement. What happened to the money? FY 2026 federal funding project is down $2 million. If you did not hand away RTD's share of the funding to other jurisdictions, then explain what happened. If you did, own up to it. If you didn't, I want to know what happened to it. SB 125 projection has dropped from 24.6 million to 0. Prior to the board having already authorized legal actions to recover money to RTD. So why are you now assuming RTD gets nothing? What happened to the lawsuit? Was it abandoned, delayed, or quickly killed? What happened? It was our money and we should have pursued it. The structural deficit did not come out of nowhere. It is a result of bad decisions and weak leadership. You have not shown any serious strategy to protect RTD's financial position. Instead, you have approved raises for non-union employees when RTD can't even afford, while the FY 27 budget remains overdue, and this is irresponsible. The board is also making matters worse by placing unqualified people in critical roles, and your involvement in recruitment, despite it being outside your role, raises even more concern about judgment and governance. The February pension board meeting was canceled and still has not been rescheduled. Why? At some time, the removal of former CEO and the resignation of Mr. Rucha, I apologize for not pronouncing his name correctly, stripped RTD a major institutional knowledge in finance, investment, risk analyst, pension oversight, You did not just create instability, you deepened it. The actuarial valuation report is months overdue. And without it, the impact on district and members' contribution is still unknown. Yet the FY 27 RT budget is also overdue. That is not a mere delay, it is a serious failure of oversight and basic management.
Thank
To
you,
be
sir.
direct, your actions since February have been rash, harmful, and
Thank you,
unacceptable.
sir. Thank
They
you.
are hurting the agency, middle of avoidable loss, and punish our deeper financial
Mr. Vincent, your time is
trouble.
off. Thank
You need-
you.
For failing.
Once again, your time is up, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Board, do you guys have any comments?
Thank you, Madam Vice Chair. Have a couple things. So I'll address Mr. Vincent at a later time, but just wanted to highlight our trip for One Voice. And we went to Washington, D.C. We had lots of meetings, from meetings with COG, meetings with the Port of Stockton, meetings with the Airport Commission, meetings with FTA, meetings with state senators, congressmen, you name it. I'm going to be frank. RTD's name is bad. It's very bad. Just being frank. We went and we had a few meetings. We were laughed out the room. It's a true story. We did, however, come to some level ground where people are wanting to meet with us and reestablish a connection and a positive voice. But right now, RTD's name is worse than mud when it comes to all of the stakeholders, not just some of the people in this room. So I understand your frustration, Mr. Vincent. I have that same frustration as well. But the one thing I'm not going to do is say, hey, I'm going to storm to get my way. I'm going to work to build and rebuild relationships, because that's what we need to do. I do want to say that I will be this upcoming week at the APTA conference. I've had a few calls with some of the members that will be at APTA. Again, RTD's name is not good there either, but they are hopeful that we not only will get it together, but we'll do what we need to do. So just letting you know that, being transparent and open about everything. And then lastly, I do want to thank our interim CEO, our new COO. I want to thank Noel for stepping in as interim, Mr. Dempsey for acting CFO, and all of the staff. Because no matter what goes on outside of the walls, inside of the walls, it still takes everybody to move the wheel and to make this operation work. The board is the board, but the real work comes from everyday working staff. It doesn't come from us. So I thank everyone. I understand the frustration. I understand some of the confusion. But having the conversation is key, not throwing accusations when, one, they're false, and two, you don't know exactly what you're talking about. Be willing to talk to you offline about that.
Thank you, Director Aaron. Any staff comments? Anything? Sorry. It is time is 10:32 and the meeting is adjusted. Thank you.